a weird topic to talk about because I'm sure some of you won't care about this, and it's something that only I have noticed. But while going for PDF, yeah, PDF, a bit of a sus name, but there's this brand called PDF by this designer called Domenico Formichetti, and there's something about it that I don't like, and it might be because it feels like panda wear, pandering wear. It feels like cosplay. It feels like cultural appropriation. There's something about it that just feels a little bit disingenuous. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's because I know what the founder's name is and his background, being Italian, I'm assuming. It just feels a bit weird that he designs clothes in this very African-American hip-hop black way, and he's very not black. Again, it doesn't make sense. I know this is dumb and it's fashion shit, but there's something about how he kind of, is it fetishization? I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't sit right with me. And this latest show is another example of it. He did a show during Milan Fashion Week, which hypebeast have covered here. It said that Milan Super Studio on Friday evening, Domenico Formichetti, fervent fashion label, made its official runway debut with a hybrid collection for the streets and the mountains. As you can see, from the streets. And as you can see by these two pictures, you know, you got what you'd expect from a brand that is aimed specifically at black people. You've got like a twist on the Timberland. You've got some shorts that are sagging. You've got a hoodie. You've got a nice beanie. A guy with dreads. Like, you know what it's kind of doing. Those kind of ticking the boxes. I don't know. There's something about it that just feels really disingenuous. And the unfortunate thing about this brand is that it's one of Drake's favorite brands. Drake rocks with PDF heavy, which is a bit wild considering the allegations that Kendrick Lamar put at him, right? He rocks with PDF heavy. Like, he likes the shoes. He was wearing the shoes. But I personally don't get it. I just don't get this brand. There's something about it that I don't rate. Maybe it's kind of like, it kind of feels like a Miri to me. And Miri is the same sort of thing. A Miri feels like a flipping Hedy Slimane, Saint Laurent, you know, first stint, or that stint in Saint Laurent kind of tribute brand. And I feel like this brand PDF is almost similar to that, but aimed at black people, right? Like, all the models look a particular way, the sagging, the fake, you know, the flip on the Timberland boots. Like, I don't know, man. There's something about it I just don't like. Like, what? Like, look at the boxes. Like, what is this? What has he got printed on the boxes? Some sort of cut out pattern. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know, man. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. There's something about it I just don't like. I appreciate what he does with the footwear. The fact that he has his own flip and his own style that's easily identifiable. Like, if you see these boots, you're not gonna mistaken them for Timberlands, even though they've taken a lot of cues from Timberlands. He designs these boots in a very specific way. They almost feel very they almost feel like anime, like an anime illustration or something, if that makes any sense. So they got that kind of vibe about them. But, you know, and again, you'd imagine to produce his own boots is probably quite expensive. So whoever's behind him has probably got some money, or he's got some real money, because to produce, you'd imagine, your own boots, your own footwear, trousers, everything is, you know, that's a lot of money that goes into production. So he's definitely probably doing well. But there's something about the brand that I just don't like. It just doesn't sit right with me. And I'm not too sure if I'm the only person that, like, look at this stuff. Like, the brand, like, so where you're from Italy, no? You're from Italy. What's all this bandana stuff going on? What is this? What's happening here? What's all this, like, gang affiliation signal? Like, what is this? I don't know. I just don't get it personally. The show was decent as visual. There were some guys spray painting on the wall as the models were walking by, which kind of added a nice little energy to it and whatever was going on here. This is a somewhat interesting look with this kind of kilt skirt thing over the jeans. I don't really mind that too much as a styling thing, but again, would I wear it? Probably not. There's some decent, all right pieces here and there. I'm sure that NBA players are going to fucking love this. NFL players are going to love this because the shapes he makes, the silhouettes are quite big and wide. And a lot of those players like this sort of stuff. It kind of gives you, it kind of makes you feel a little bit more wham than you actually are. Loads of quilted shit, loads of oversized shit. You know, some of the stuff, color combinations and whatnot. Like, you know, some of the jorts, which I detest, by the way. Make your mind up. Either wear a pair of shorts or wear some trousers. These like over halfway, quarter length sort of like, you know, things are disgusting. I fucking hate them. I really do. I really fucking do. Like, either wear shorts or wear fucking trousers. Like, decide. That in between thing is not for me. But yeah, he's doing bits though. He's doing fucking bits. He's obviously, you know, growing to the point where he's able to do a fashion show, because usually fashion shows are a bit of a money sink. So the fact that he's doing this means that the brand is doing fairly well. There's a lot of money there to be made, or a lot of money has been made that's been able to put this thing into production. But I personally don't like it because it feels like he's almost taking the piss out of us. I don't know if he's taking the piss out of us because this stuff is easily worn by people that look like me, or if this is a homage, and he's kind of tipping his hat to a culture that he's always obsessed with and loved. I don't know. But it's something like, who's this? Is that same girl that's been pregnant for like 17 years? That's like linked to Skepta. Is that her? I feel like I always see like a white girl with like weird colored hair that's with a black dude that's pregnant. I always feel like I've seen that somewhere around. I feel like I've seen this person 7 times in a fashion show, but maybe it's a different person. But yeah, and there's him getting lifted up by his crew at the end. So I don't know. I'm sure some people like this sort of stuff, but for me, it just feels a little bit weird. It feels a little bit weird. It does. I'm going to play some videos here that's taken from the show, courtesy of the PDF Instagram account, which is pdf.channel, which is a crazy Instagram, crazy Instagram username to have in it. pdf.channel, you know. I don't know why I'll go on for this, but let me click some videos here so you can see what I'm talking about. And maybe I'm just hating. I don't know. United show from Paris.
Let's go. Milano. Laser sulla traiettoria, stanno mirando un tuo G. Solo allestimenti Maybach, GLS o ABT. La mia shoes è PDF, io c'ho ancora il PTSD. Non bastano le graffette per contar tutti sti Siamo il polo, siamo il center, polo sopra le magliette. Controlliamo la pianura, le montagne e le distese. Mo gli zeri sono 7, sai che il mio contratto è in essere. Ti stiamo seguendo il culo, ma non sei la nostra reference. E dopo questi M, sto pensando ad altri M. Sono in alto perché ho il gene, cioppa grandi come Irene. I tuoi amici han preso shot, fra più shossi di un bartender. So che ti sei fatto giallo come la signora Fletcher. Biberon come un poppante, sto mischiando le bevande. E se parli di uno vero, sai chi devi menzionare. Il mio flow è super saiyan, le mie opzioni sono varie. Guidiamo soltanto auto di cui siamo i proprietari. Laser sulla traiettoria, stanno mirando un tuo G. Solo allestimenti Maybach, GLS o ABT. La mia shoes è PDF, io c'ho ancora il PTSD. Non bastano le graffette per contar tutti sti Dome, ho un nuovo pantalone, scarpe nuove, magliette PDF e religione. Saliamo in ascensore insieme all'hotel hostess. Ti porto io a Parigi, tu porta le top model. Non matchi coi colori, non matchi coi miei homies. Mentre tu segui la moda, pensi di essere come noi. Ricorda la facciamo, troppo stile tra i miei bro. Invece voi sembrate cloni di Star Wars. Ho la stoffa per spaccare, è tessuto sociale. Infatti cuccio bocche, quando inizio a rapare. Allacciami le scarpe, dopo lasciami un po' in pace. Ti cascano le braghe perché tu non sei capace. Vestito su misura, frate, alta sartoria. Ma non è per la statura che io sfilo per la via Monte Nappo. Ho una figa accanto che quando cammina sul
Don't get me wrong, I think the tune is really good. I like that he used actual Italian hip-hop in his soundtrack for his fashion show. That's a pretty nice little nod, right? So obviously a lot of the hip-hop iconography and whatever themes and whatever styles have been taken from, you'd imagine, American culture and shit. But I like that he's kind of used actual people who make that sort of music in his own country. It sounds like Italian anyway. And the beat sounded fucking pretty crazy, especially that first tune. Whoever that was fucking spitting. I don't understand a single word he was saying, but he was spitting. But I don't know, man. It's just something about it that seems a bit distasteful. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm projecting because I just don't like people who dress like this way anyway. Maybe that's part of it. But it seems like the people who fuck with it heavy. And he's got like a nice little community behind him of people who are rooting for him. Even at the back, like there's what you call it, Clint from Cortez there. But even the way the models and everybody reacting around him, it kind of reminds me of like the Virgil days and shit. It seems like people around him seem to fuck with him super heavy and shit, which probably says a lot about his character. So that's pretty decent to see. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't rock with the brand too heavy. I'm not too sure why I don't, but it feels a little bit like, there's something about it, man. It just feels a little bit. Look, oh, you've like look at this picture. Like, oh, how do you know I like hip hop? You know, that's what it looks like. How do you know I like hip hop? How did you know? How could you guess I'm a fan of the hippity hop? How did you guess? There's just something a little bit too overt about it. Too overt that I'm not really too big on. But I guess if the fans love it and the people love it and the people in the industry love it too, that probably says a lot about it, I guess, in some regard. So big up him in that respect. Big up him. But it's just not for me. It really isn't for me in the slightest. What is this? PDF and Denise brings you exclusive custom leather jackets. Here's how to order. Each jacket will be one of one, customized by Domenico Formichetti. These are 2 designs options. Both are shown in the photos on the PDF website. You can pick any color that you want. 2 to 4 weeks for delivery. Once purchased, you receive a confirmation. Okay. Cool, you got that. There you go. And then there's some other advertisements here that he's doing as well. What is this for? This is Star Rider. I guess some game. Let's take the music off there. Cool. Some game thing, I guess, going on there. I think this is it, right? The Nissan Super Speed 4 leather jacket, which is pretty cool. I like how they done the advertisement for this, by the way. Having these guys jump on these fucking arcade motorbikes wearing the jacket, the what you call it, the motorbike jacket, was a pretty cool little twist on that. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, runway show not for me. Runway show not for me. Clothes really not for me. And where it comes from not for me. But hey, I guess other people like it. I guess other people like it.